folks, welcome back. Oh boy, it seems like it has been a while, but no, Rematch Elite Series EU back on your screens. Jar of Jam here with Rhino. It's time to jump in our first semi-final of the day.
But we're getting things underway. It's the first five versus Akillian FC. The winner of this game goes to the grand final of the Rematch Elite Series.
They are the team. Let's watch for where CJ is. There we go. Right flank coming in together with Choco. He makes the shot as well. And ABG gets tested for the first time in the series. It has been fast up until the point that the first five got themselves the position, brought the ball back all the way to Herbie, and then just started playing the long clears. Clearo. Great receival from the Squinty's pass, but back to the other flank. They keep the ball fluid. And so there's a lot of movement needed. Choco certainly will be playing back. No, I take that back. Plays himself. Crossbar denies. First five cannot find their opener, but so far neither have the Akillian FC. Will be returning back, but yeah, without those saves by ABG, because the chances were amazing for the first five, and they're continuing getting those opportunities. Could be a different story. But right on the other side, Clearo with 60 seconds remaining finally opens up the scoring in this game number one.
Well, as I talked about earlier, it felt like the first five have been the team in the ascendancy, but this one from Squinty. How Clearo gets his head on that one above the other two players, I have absolutely no idea, but clearly he was given priority.
Play on a short, that pass is going to waste time, but the wasting time is not with the first five rather. One right bench from the flank, CJ. Now there's just three players of Akillian FC making it clear, and Fluffy receives its last chance.
That was a nice idea. All players back though off the backboard. Going to be sent away. There will be an opportunity for the last shot as Herbie picks this up. One last attack then. CJ on the right-hand side. All players back for Akillian FC. CJ, Rainbow Flake, header forwards. Oh, it's an opportunity, but it's off the crossbar. The bicycle kick doesn't find pay dirt. And Akillian FC take game number one of the semi-final. US dollars. It's a huge prize pool here. $1,000 prize pool totally. And both of these teams, they want a piece of it.
Yeah, and has a little bit of extra. Sorry, Choco immediately steals the ball. ABG gets lobbed. And just like that, 10 seconds in, Akillian FC add another one.
And
the first five, actually. My bad.
Yeah, the first five. And you do wonder if this is going to be one of those moments where this one just sits with Herbie in the first five net. Moving out to the left-hand side. Fluffy. His way down the line up to CJ. Going to take a first time to the back post. And that's going to be two to the first five.
They've tried to make this play previously, but now finally it works. Chaka now adds a second one. But look at just how much space there is for Chaka. Clearo is also coming in as well, and it's just him versus the goalie.
Now who's going to get priority? And now Farah playing it across. Good pick up by Squinty. Gets past Fluffy. He's got two players in the box, looks for the back. It's Choco, gets blocked away. Yeah, definitely. And now that ball across. Choco back inside. CJ gonna chop inside, but Squinty reads it well. Oh, CJ reads him back, looking for the through ball. Farah gets there, but CJ! Bottom left corner. And the first five go out to a 3-goal lead. One more, and we immediately go on to game three.
CJ fooled me, fooled the goalie. This looked like a shot to the bottom right corner. It's a game. Yeah, but they have been really on point in defense. This time, the first five are like hot knife through butter. They're playing with them. They're toying with them.
So important in rematch to make sure you don't dive. But CJ, he's got a chance to end the game here. He's through on goal, one-on-one, and he makes no mistake. CJ, top left-hand corner. The first five get a mercy rule in the semi-final.
We're going to blow the whistle. We're going to end this prematurely because it is looking like a rout. CJ and Choco together add up for an amazing performance for the first five. Herb, in his defensive duties, was also on point, but
dirty work. He's willing to drop back and make the defensive plays, and he does so with great efficiency. But he's not always required to. And we'll see if he is required to on this occasion. Fluffy can look for Choco already! But ABG making that save in the top left corner. He's done that a few times this series. One more time for the road.
Safe hands, and all the way back we go. CJ talk about him a lot. He's currently that attacking midfielder,
Oh,
flying forward, or just a striker as well, as you see him.
Clearo can't get there, and CJ's picked it off, but Farah back well enough to make that block, but now he's got a 2v1 opportunity. Choco got CJ at the back post, going to try and have to take it on his own. Now the ball back to CJ off the post, and Choco can't get past ABG if he shoots anywhere other than directly at the goalkeeper. That is 1-0 to the first 5.
This gets removed by Farah, and just in time, because it felt like the
Oh,
first
no.
FC, first 5 will just punish them. No collection on that one. Bench, CJ, Choco. I love how they utilize everybody.
It's a great team goal, but it's all off the back of Akillian FC's mistakes on that right-hand side. Choco steals the ball from Clearo, and from that moment on, you just feel like it's in the first 5's ascendancy, and it exactly is there. They get the first goal. A lot of stamina, though. Looks for the back post again. Cleared away once more, and actually, Squinty's through. He's only one-on-one, and he hits the post. Akillian's so close to the equalizer, not going to find it yet. Clearo, he goes all the way back to goal. And with 10 seconds left, why not? Herbie clears out to that right side. So much room for Bench. He might lose the ball. That's not something I was expecting from him. But that switch is perfect. And with 0 seconds on the clock, the first 5 have won the game. Final shot. They get an extra goal for the road. It doesn't make a difference to the result. It's 2-0. And they will go through with... Well, they only need to win one more to get through to the grand final.
And it's gonna be, it's still in their hands, and they're still, I think, after that game number 2 especially, are looking like the favorites. While there has been a recovery from Akillian FC after that beating that they've received 0-4 in game number 2, Mercy Rule had to be invoked. Series cheat and shine, one up in game number 1, make that 2 goals up in the game number 1, as I've just tuned in and saw yet another one coming in on through. But back to our game. It is the first 5 versus Akillian FC. There you have it, ABG and Akillian FC in red. The first 5 in, I would say, purple.
Oh!
Very royal purple. But the opener is in hands of Akillian FC. Boulder gets his first of the series.
Well, now this does lend itself to something a bit more interesting, doesn't it? Akillian FC taking that first goal, getting the priority, being in front, are good enough for this professional scene, and good enough to take us to game 5. Squinty into the middle, Boulder again! And Boulder gets his second of the game!
I don't know what he has done in between the games, but he is on foot. He's much closer to the middle of the field now. I feel like in the previous games we have seen him so much just on the flanks, but they moved him to the center.
It's interesting, isn't it? CJ, and look for this one towards Choco! Well, these goals seem to be a bit like London buses, Jara Jam.
It's going to be one of those games, right?
One of those games, you know, we've had a bit of a drought, and then all of a sudden, all the goals come at the same time. It's inside, I feel like it's the first 30 seconds of it. Well, not quite, first minute, but either way, 2-1, and Akillian FC push back. Doesn't happen for them this time, and now Clearo, loads of space on the left side. Fluffy now coming to challenge, but pass inside to Squinty. Over the top to Boulder, looking to get his hat-trick. Squinty still moving through. Another side tackle from Choco. Not going to work for him. Squinty towards the edge of the area. Boulder once again off the crossbar. And Akillian FC so close to a third goal in this game. Backs against the wall defending from Akillian. Bench tries to get through, but he gets tackled. He now has to resort back to defending, and there is that pass back to the goalkeeper.
Oh no!
Choco might have a chance. He scores! And the way that they're trying to burn the clock down for Akillian FC comes back to bite them.
God, ABG was working overtime with constantly receiving the back passes, having to work with it. Maybe I'm glad that the replay is not showing what has just happened, because it's a bit embarrassing. Akillian FC had the time. They could have just, yes, they've saved the possession for a little bit, but they could have just continued and had another chance. Choco shot, left corner. The situation has been restored just a little bit, Rhino, but what an embarrassment just a moment ago.
Akillian FC continue to find a way through, and as you say, I think this was Choco, it certainly was, top left corner to game number 5. Herbie coming out to claim that one. Does a good job of it. Throws to the left side. Fluffy not going to get there. CJ will. Ball across. Looking for Choco. He's through one-on-one. Can he find the finish? Of course he can. We're back level with 48 seconds left.
Beautifully played. Wow, finding that bomb. Farah thought he had it, but literally on the dime, Choco dispossesses, moves into the penalty area, and plays the shot as carefully as he could.
In front, but Benj actually has been able to pick their pocket. CJ and Choco 2v1, looking for the low shot, but ABG is ready for it. And with 10 seconds left to go, first five and Akillian look to be playing out an overtime. CJ, he does get the block away, but it will still be Akillian to bring the ball away. Akillian FC, they are fighting for their tournament lives here.
Choco, ooh, where the clear, a miss on the slide, and Choco gets the ball. Big one for CJ. It's not an immediate shot, actually gets himself some freedom. Choco 1, 2, 3, see ya later in the first five with a beautifully crafted move in the overtime. Make it 3-1 in the series and take the whole thing.
Yeah, flick over his head from CJ, and he just knows that Choco's gonna be there because he always seems to be in that striker position. So as soon as he flicks it over the head, he's not looking for the shot. He's not looking to strike it. He's looking to find the pass to the back post. That's exactly where he finds Choco.
We were going to see the bracket straight up 3-1, 3-1, 3-1. There's a bit of a change. Akillian FC won versus Lightning Strike Kickers, so it flipped at the very least, but the scoreline is still the same.
Hungry Marcel Vaillant.